Seriously, what the f are you doing?
What is going on, everybody? Xaenca here, back once again with another video just for you. And in this edition of Marvel Continues to Bury Itself, we're going to be talking about Children of the Atom, because apparently Marvel just does not seem to learn. It hasn't even been a week since they put out the SJW New Warriors trailer, and now they come out with this garbage. Because apparently the New Warriors was not bad enough. Well, you might be asking, who are they destroying this time? The X-Men, of course, because putting Wolverine, Cyclops, and Jean Grey in a three-way love triangle was not enough of a nail in the coffin for these whack jobs. I'm not making that up. Modern day Marvel actually has Wolverine and Cyclops doing the nasty on the moon. Why, you might ask? Because apparently we're living in some weird-ass nightmare where teenage fanfiction is published by Marvel. And in this weird-ass nightmare, Marvel's sole purpose is to destroy everything Stan Lee created. And this time they're doing it with the Children of the Atom X-Men comic book. Let's take a look.
There's so many things I could tease about Children of the Atom, but I will say one thing, and that's new characters.
Yeah, because Marvel's last round of new characters was so well received. After the New Warriors, I would not be using new characters as my selling point.
X-Men is supposed to be something that is, you know, important to the now, and so what is more now than Zoomers?
What the fuck is this? What is more important to the now than Zoomers? So many goddamn things, Vita. So many goddamn things other than Zoomers.
Children of the Atom has 5 new characters at the heart of it that Vita very meticulously wrote out entire backstories and histories and families and anything you want to know about these characters. Vita has thought about it already.
Oh shit, this might actually be good. Remember I talked about in the last video how writers don't seem to be focusing on creating good characters, they don't give them good backstories, they seem to be doing the diversity first and the character as an afterthought. But apparently this time they meticulously wrote out all of these characters' backstories, so they're gonna be completely fleshed out. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Tell me more.
One of them has a TikTok, one of them has a fitness Insta.
I'm dead. We meticulously wrote out all of these characters' backstories. One of them has a TikTok, one of them has a fitness Insta. Oh my fucking god. You know what, maybe they actually did put in the work. They gave them all personalities and families and friends and yada yada yada, but if after all that, the best thing you can say about their personalities is one of them has a TikTok, one of them has a fitness Insta, you didn't do a fucking good job now, did you? After all that meticulous writing, that's the best thing you can say about these characters. Fuck off.
One of them has a TikTok, one of them has a fitness Insta, one of them is basically the moderator for the Mutant subreddit. One of them is a cosplayer, and the other one makes mutant music.
Giving characters social media accounts does not count as backstories, and what the fuck is mutant music? Also, what's the point of the X-Man or X-Woman, whatever the fuck, I don't know which one it is that's the cosplayer. What's the point of you cosplaying? You're already a superhero, what are you pretending to be at that point? I mean, I get it, just for fun, but usually people cosplay to be a superhero, so it's a bit redundant, but whatever.
For so long, it's like the larger media in the X-Men universe is like, mutants are bad, and like the X-Men are evil because they're mutants, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what would Zoomers think of that? They would be like, no, they're great. Like,
no, they're great. Like, how does this tie into anything? So if Zoomers think they're great, what does that mean? I don't really get the point of saying all that, since without context that means nothing to us. I mean, they really just added that part to pander to Zoomers once again, but whatever. Let's move on.
How the X-Men react to these new characters who are their sidekicks is a major part of the story that is going to have all sorts of ripples through their titles and ours.
but also, you know, it's an X-Men comic. There's going to be powers, and there's going to be punching, and there's going to be bad guys, and all that kind of stuff.
Now, if you haven't already been able to tell, the 5 new characters are just race-bent and gender-bent versions of the original X-Men. We got female Cyclops, we got black female Gambit, we got black Archangel, we got what looks like Asian Nightcrawler, and I'm not really sure what the Jean Grey ripoff is supposed to be, but whatever. It probably hits some diversity checklist like all of the others do. This after they made such a big point in the beginning, being like, I can't really say much but to spoil anything, but I'll say one thing. New characters. These aren't new characters. They're rip-offs of existing ones. What the fuck? I guess this is better than if they just took the original characters and race or gender swap them themselves, you know what I mean? Like literally make Gambit black and female or some shit. That, fuck, I should not give them ideas. On this day of fucking Disney Marvel, they might actually do it. Oh my god. Fuck. So basically, Cyclops, Gambit, Archangel, Jean Grey, and Nightcrawler have rip-offs of themselves as their sidekicks, which doesn't make a lot of sense in itself because isn't the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters already a mentorship program that ties in with the X-Men, so like they wouldn't need to individually have their own sidekicks. They would just allow these members to join the X-Men. Like, what the fuck is this? Can you imagine them sitting around coming up with the idea for this shit? They're like, what should we do? What should we write about? X-Men. I know, let's give them sidekicks. That's brilliant. So like Cyclops would have his own sidekick? What would their ability be? Here's the best part. The same as his. Oh my god, you're a genius. Are we just doing Cyclops? Of course not, we'll do it 5 fucking times.
I'm very excited to have Vita Ayala and Bernard Chang as part of this title.
Bernard really brought the thunder on this. It's really incredibly dynamic.
Because he not only had to design these superhero identities, but also these civilian identities and like people's moms and like their little brother. And he's making these characters real and whole in a way that a lot of artists probably couldn't.
The art itself is not bad actually. Bernard Chang is talented enough. It's just a damn shame that he's working on a piece of shit like this.
X-Men was some of my first comics ever, and to be able to play in that universe and also to add to that universe is really a dream come true.
So if you've never read an X-Men book before and you're only familiar with them in other mediums, this is a great place to start off.
It's almost like the kids are our perspective, so anything that you don't know, you're discovering it through these kids. I don't think we've seen this perspective in X-Men comics before, and I think people are gonna super dig it.
No, they won't. Also, did this fool just say this would be a good starting point if you've never read any X-Men comics? Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. Also, this perspective has been done before, and much better, Vita. I mean, for somebody who claims to be such a big fan of X-Men, how do you not know what the New Mutants are? For those that don't know, I mean, this is on the fucking Marvel.com page. They were adolescent kids, too young to be X-Men but old enough to start the training that would allow them to fully understand and harness their profound mutant powers. Professor X brought together Cannonball, Karma, Moonstar, Wolfsbane, and Sunspot to become the first New Mutants team. Over time, Magma, Cypher, Warlock, and Magic were added to the team, and as they learned to become more powerful mutants together, they learned another important lesson. It's okay to act like normal kids. And if not the New Mutants, then Jubilee.
I'm not a kid anymore. I'm one of you, one of the X-Men, and it means more to me than anything in the world.
But the perspective of kid mutants in training has been done. Unless you're talking specifically about the perspective of kid mutants in training that just so happen to have social media accounts. Because that perspective's so damn interesting to read about, right? And once again, I sit here asking myself, who was this made for? Why is this happening? Zoomers don't read comics, they hardly read anything. I doubt many of them know what the hell a comic is. Hyperbole, of course, but you get my goddamn point. You know damn well just as much as I do that Zoomers are not gonna go out and buy this shit. This is just a typical old person's perspective of what the youth is. And if anything, Zoomers would probably find this insulting as shit. You're trying to cater to them, but in your attempts to do so, you're just making a mockery of them. It's like the New Warriors all over again, and your attempts to pander and cater to the non-binary or NB community, Jesus Christ. You just ended up making a mockery of them. And once again, it's a damn shame because it's gonna make people of color look bad because this was made by all people of color, it looks like, and it's just gonna be like, well, I guess people of color don't know how to make a good product. That's what's gonna end up happening. And that's what happens when you hire based on gender or ethnicity instead of talent. That's what it looks like happened here, especially with Disney at the helm. But this comic book is a piece of shit. Marvel Comics itself is a piece of shit. Oh my god, I can't wait for Marvel Comics to shut down. just so they can stop tarnishing Stan Lee's legacy. And it sucks for all the comic book stores because they're already struggling, and then Marvel continues to put out shit like this after shit like this. And it sucks because a lot of these places are gonna end up shutting down because of it. Does Marvel give a shit? Of course not. They'll release like 10 variant covers to force the comic book stores to buy all of them and then not take any returns for all the ones that don't sell. Fuck Marvel Comics. If you want a good modern X-Men, read My Hero Academia. Way better than anything Marvel Comics has produced lately, but what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below, and because you love this video so much, make sure to check out the playlist that's on the screen right now, where I have other videos on similar topics that you will most definitely also enjoy. Subscribe with all notifications on so I can see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you there.